Yollanda Zhang is a mom, a teacher, an engineer, an innovator, and an entrepreneur on a mission. She is an engineer in her third career and has developed language, math, and girl empowerment programs tailored to the needs of each student because everyone has different strengths and opportunities that need to be celebrated. When she sees a need, she is excited to create a solution that will meet it. She's the founder and director of two businesses, Panda Mandarin Language Programs, and We Are Girls Strong, Inc. Welcome to the show, Yollanda.
Thank you so much, Candice. It's so great to be here.
So I'm excited to hear about We Are Girls Strong. Obviously, this is what she said. We're all about female empowerment, and starting young is so key. So what was the inspiration for this program?
Yeah, absolutely. So I was inspired about 2 years ago to start Girls Strong because my grandmother passed away. And you can actually see her picture behind me. So she had cancer, and I was able to visit her back in China for 3 weeks. And during that time, I was really able to say a lot of the things, I've been meaning to say. She raised me from baby to 4 years old. And so she was the mom for me. And so this was the most traumatic event that's ever happened to me in my life. And I wanted to do something to honor her memory, but also to help myself to deal with the grief that happened after she passed away. And my grandmother had a very difficult life and really valued education. And so I wanted to do something in education to help girls that may be in similar situations without the means to really learn and be all they can be. And so Girls Strong is really born from grief. And then I wanted to kind of combine all of my skills and experiences together to really make a positive impact in all the girls' lives that we get to work with.
Okay, so how does it work then?
So Girls Strong because of COVID, now we are running in different ways. Pre-COVID, we were a full year program, and we have 5 main components. One is public speaking and STEM, entrepreneurship, strengthening mother-daughter relationships, and the 5th one is developing growth mindset and positive habits. So we're the only program in Canada that is licensed by Franklin Covey to deliver the 7 habits to children. So it's a really special honor, and we've really loved that experience. And so, of course, COVID happened and everything changes, and we had to change and adapt as well. So now we have a virtual program alongside with our full year private program that teaches components of these 5 areas, not as in depth because it's not as long. But we also have partnerships with schools. Girls Strong is a nonprofit organization, so we also have programs in schools in underserved communities where the program is provided for free. So that's kind of how we offer the program right now. And who knows what's going to be like in the fall, right? Like everybody
Right.
is kind of waiting.
Nobody knows what the future holds this year. So what is the age range then for girls joining in this program?
Yeah, so I target a much younger age, starting at 6 years old. I was a high school teacher. That was my second career, was a high school teacher in math and physics. And I found that, a lot of parents would come to me with challenges, mostly behavioral and attitude, with their teenage girls. And they would ask me, Miss Zhang, what do I do? How do I fix this? This is so hard and I can't deal with this. And I really feel their pain, like it is really hard. But I always remember thinking, if only I met them earlier, if only I could meet her when she was 6. There were so many things I would want to say to her, do for her, that could set her up for success and not have this conversation with her mom, 10 years later. And so that's why, for me, I really want to help girls when the little seedlings of issues are just starting up, and we can address it early and not have them grow into this like massive weed patch that is really hard to fix. So that's why the age group that we target right now is 6 to 12. And it's also a space in kind of education that is kind of missing because the issues are not obvious yet at that age. They're still cute, and you don't really see those issues come up for parents until much later. But they're much harder to address when they're much later as well. So
Okay.
that's kind of the rationale of doing the program for younger girls.
I love it. So if people want to know more, then if they want to get their daughters involved in this program, where do they go?
So they can follow us on Instagram. We're at girlstrong_TO. And we're also on Facebook under We Are Girl Strong. And our website is wearegirlstrong.com.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me today, Yollanda.
Thank you, Candace. Really appreciate it.